Camacho.
All right, we're in the kitchen with Chef Troy Camacho with the Culinary Institute of Virginia and owner of Personal Chefs in a Box. He will be cooking in our Benson Homes kitchen today, but this weekend at the Mid-Atlantic Harmon Garden Show, he will be cooking in the Benson Homes kitchen there. We'll hear more about that this weekend, but Chef, we're going to talk about what you're making this morning, and as you can tell, he's got everything laid out perfectly. All right, Troy, what are we making?
All right, we're going to make a Fiesta crab parfait, which is going to be a pico de gallo. We'll put that together here in just a second. Layer it with a nice thing of crab meat, some lime-coated avocado, top it with some nice little vanilla yogurt, and a little more pico to finish it off.
Is this an appetizer? Or
It's
is this
an appetizer, depending on who you are. It could be an appetizer, it could be an entree.
Okay. All right, Jeff, we'll get started. Troy, we'll get started in just a moment in the kitchen.
All right.
Are you ready to work?
I'm ready, man. I'm ready. Clean, scrubbed in, ready to do this. We're back in the kitchen with Chef Troy Camacho with the Culinary Institute of Virginia and owner of Personal Chefs in a Box. He is working his culinary magic in our Benson Homes kitchen today, and he will be doing cooking demonstrations this weekend at the Mid-Atlantic Home and Garden Show in the Benson Homes kitchen there. Benson Homes owner Jim Benson will be along a little later on to tell us more about the booth at the show this weekend. But right now, we want to get started with this dish, Fiesta Crab Parfait, Troy. Sounds really good. How are we going to do this? And please, put me to work.
Here we go. Well, I'm going to put you to work. First off, in front of us, we got fresh ingredients. We're going to start with making a pico de gallo. Pico de gallo, we're going to have some nice little ingredients here. You see everything's fresh. I've already chopped it up, make it easy for you. So I'm going to have you mix this together, but I'm going to have you do the avocado.
All right.
And this is a nice little avocado peeler, makes it simple, and you won't cut yourself.
Okay.
So let's get you started. So cilantro.
Yep.
Tomato, go ahead and add that in there.
Yeah, just
dump it in there, make it easy for you.
Okay, good.
All right, we're going to come back with
The red
actual
pepper?
peppers.
Okay.
Yes.
Bang, bang, bang.
Throw some garlic in there.
All of it?
Yes, sir.
All right. I like the fact that you got everything chopped and prepared.
Gotta make it easy, right?
It makes it real easy.
Get some spring onions over there for you there.
All right.
There we go, toss them in there.
We are talking spring this morning on the Hampton Road Show.
And let's see how spicy you want it. Here you go with your jalapeno pepper.
How do we like it? Do we like it really spicy? No?
Okay, there we go.
Okay, just a little. All right, I was ready to just dump the whole thing in there. You know that.
This is going to be pretty simple to add this together. Now what we need to do is go ahead and do the avocado. This is going to be simple.
Well, I mean, you say simple. What do we do it from this side?
Let's do it from this side.
You go.
I'll show you the first
Show
one.
me
You ready?
first because you're the pro.
You going to take it from here? I can slide it right through there for you.
Okay, you know, I think there's a whole bunch of ways that you could probably pull that out. Maybe with a spoon, maybe with your fingers.
But we'd take it.
But you got this nifty little tool here. It has your name on it, by the way.
Yeah, you know.
Troy's not stupid, man. He's got his name on every one of his knives, every one of his toys here. He knows that those things disappear, don't they? Okay, I like that. All right, you got to do two. I get to do a couple too. You can have all the fun, Troy.
You can have it.
All right, while I'm doing this, why don't we talk about your business?
Okay.
I think that's cool.
Personal Chefs in a Box.
Yeah.
Pretty simple. Just private chef. We just come in. Actually, it was a client who actually gave us the name. I was going underneath Chef Troy, and then we came in with our totes and all the rest. And they came across and said, "You guys are regular chefs in a box." Looked at my sous chef and went, "There's our name.
Chefs in a Box.
That's what it is." So private dining, 2, 4, 16, you name it, we'll serve it in your house from scratch to the cleanup. You don't have to do anything. Just entertain with your friends.
Okay, and how long have you had the business, Troy?
Oh, look, about a year and a half now.
And over there at the Culinary Institute, you teach?
We
work
teach
there?
casual gourmet. Now, that's a little different. I don't teach the day students. I teach the home cook.
Right.
So the home cook is actually you, everybody else up in here that doesn't have culinary background, wants to learn how to cook. So we do 3-hour sessions. It's Tuesday or Thursday nights. Price range about $50 to $80, depending on what we're doing. But it's anything from Pasta 101 to soups and stews. You name it, it's there.
Troy, I'm really making a mess out of this avocado.
I'm trying to smile, too.
I mean, really. All right, help me out here. Fix it up.
All right, here we go.
Jeez, that didn't go well.
It still tastes the same. It's all right.
Okay, if you promise.
I promise. If you could, while I'm doing this,
Yep.
squeeze lime juice into the pico there.
Can do. Look, it got the neat little squeezer there. Okay. Keeps all the seeds out, right?
You got it. You got it. You didn't do bad there.
Okay. Lots of lime.
Lots of lime.
Put the lime in the coconut. All right.
let's just use the spoon. We're going to flip it in there. Just fold it in. I don't want to stir it too hard. You've seen some sauces where they actually take a blender and mix it on up. I don't want that.
Right.
We want this to be really meaty. And you can go ahead and smell it. What we want to do is taste that, though. I got a little tasting spoon out for you already. There's right there.
Okay. Outstanding. I tell you what, we still have a long way to go. Throw ahead a couple spices, and then we're going to finish up in the next segment.
That sounds good. We'll do a little layering.
The layer with salt and pepper. Then we're going to add the crab and the
vanilla yogurt.
vanilla yogurt. Okay. Good job,
All right,
Troy.
thank you.
We'll be back in a few minutes and wrap this sucker up. It doesn't get much fresher than this. We're back in the kitchen with Chef Troy Camacho with the Culinary Institute of Virginia and owner of Personal Chefs in a Box. We're finishing up the Fiesta crab parfait. Troy, what have you been doing since we left? And let's wrap this thing up.
Certainly, we'll get everything just prepped for you. What we're going to do is actually layer here. So we actually got our pico ready to go. I'm actually let you layer the first one, if you don't mind. This just put some in the bottom of that.
Okay, some.
Just, hey, that looks good to me right there.
Okay.
Come back a little
What's
crab.
she laughing at? She's like, I just do that and she's laughing. Okay.
We're going to put our little crab on that.
Okay.
This is yours. I know you want a little more in there, right?
There you go. You know me,
You
Troy.
got it. Look at that. This is your avocado that you cut up there.
All right.
Just put some of that on
My
there.
avocado.
Absolutely.
Best avocado you've ever tasted.
That's it.
There you go. How's that?
Yeah, that's good. A little vanilla yogurt on top of that.
Is this the finishing part right here?
This is actually nice part for you.
Okay, how's that?
That's good.
Okay.
And we just top it off with a little more pico.
Oh, wow. All right, hey, whoa.
Yeah, whoa.
Troy.
That's it
That's
right
the way
there.
I like it. That looks awesome, man. Just layered up.
Layered up.
I guess that's the whole idea behind a parfait.
Absolutely. And this is really nice. You saw what we made. Everything's fresh. Everything will be succulent. The actual tomatoes were just skin off, so you won't get that crunch. It'd just be really meaty to go with your crab.
Okay. Troy, awesome job here. Now it's time to bring in Jim Benson. He will be at the Mid-Atlantic Home and Garden Show with a Benson Homes Kitchen. Jim, come on in here. Okay. Let's talk about the Mid-Atlantic Home and Garden Show and your involvement. You've got an actual full-size working kitchen out there. Is that
We
right?
do. And we'll be having chefs from the Culinary Institute, including Troy, who will be out there all day Saturday. We'll have 4 cooking demonstrations a day.
Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
Correct.
And this is seems like a big undertaking to put a full working kitchen out there. How difficult was that?
Well, all of the team that we use to do our projects in the homes are coming together to put this kitchen out at the show. And we just figured it'd be a lot of fun, and it'd be an opportunity for us to have people come, meet the builder, ask questions, bring questions about your projects. I'd love to meet you and talk to you. And then people love to see the cooking segment on the show,
Right.
but they're not able to be here in person. At the Home and Garden Show, you'll be able to interact with Troy and the other chefs and just have that experience of seeing everything done from start to finish.
I know there's going to be a lot of people who are really interested in that. When they come out there, what do you want to see from them? I know they're going to have a lot of questions for you. Do you want them to bring pictures? They want to have plans and what they might want to do with their remodeling project?
Well, anybody that's interested in a remodeling project or just would like to come talk to me about issues they have in their home, I'd love to meet you in person out at the show. And I think just bring pictures or whatever you want to have kind of that dialogue.
So I'm sure this takes quite a while to throw together a kitchen like that. How long have you been working on it?
Well, we were able to get into the convention center yesterday morning to start. We were there late in the evening, and we have the base done today. This morning we'll be starting laying the hardwood floors and painting. And
3 days.
Tomorrow morning we'll have the cabinets and countertops and everything installed, and we'll be ready to go Friday morning.
So you guys worked that fast.
Yeah.
You put together a kitchen in 3 days. Just imagine, I mean, I know what you can do in somebody's home. You turn them over so quickly.
Yeah. It's a little harder in the home, but
Right.
it's you'll have a great experience. And in the home we have a schedule to get it done quickly.
Okay, but you don't sacrifice any of the quality. I know this is a really big event for you guys.
Yeah.
And Troy's going to be out there as well.
Absolutely.
And anybody, I'm sure there's going to be a nice little audience area set up and everything set up just perfect, right?
Yeah, TBA has set it up as a destination point where you can come be involved in the cooking demonstrations. There is a seating area. We have painted the booth the Pantone color of the year 2012, which is a tangerine tango, so I think you'll be able to find us. Yeah.
Is that the hot color for the spring?
Well, it's the hot color for Pantone colors, and you can do a little research to see what that means.
Okay, all right. Jim Benson, Mid-Atlantic Home and Garden Show this weekend, March 9th through the 11th, Virginia Beach Convention Center, 10 a.m. to 9 p.m. Friday and Saturday, 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Sunday. Ariane will be there Friday doing a meet and greet. You can find out more at www.midatlantichomeshow.com. Jim Benson and Troy Camacho. We're going to taste that in just a few minutes, and it looks wonderful. All right, outstanding job today by Troy Camacho. Go see Troy and Jim Benson this weekend at the Home and Garden Show down in Virginia Beach. They're going to show you everything you need to know.
All right, we'll be back tomorrow with another show. Everything you saw today will be online at
Thank you.
thehamptonroadshow.com.